All right, my name is Vince Palco, and coming to you from Boise, Idaho. Finished up a marketing workshop with some awesome marketers, and wanted to put together this video for you talking about the napkin close. So, I was born not a salesman. I was born an artist, and that was one of my first passions, my first loves, along with athletics and everything that comes along with being a rambunctious little boy with brothers and a father who were awesome. And so with art, it was interesting and unique in that my mother was an artist, and I realized that in order to do my passion and not rely on anyone, I had to learn how to sell. And I didn't really care at the time to have to learn all this stuff. I just wanted to create my art and see if people would buy it. But I learned through studying marketing and studying different people in marketing, gurus like Dan Kennedy, who said poor salesmen have skinny kids. I learned that the hard way when I started my own business. Because I had 3 little girls, left the corporate rat race in 2007, started AdToons in 2005, working nights and weekends. But so it was interesting. And I had a mentor who told me that he was awesome at facilitating this dream of starting my own business and being an entrepreneur. And he told me, he said, Vince, you're not just an artist. You're more than that. You can listen to people, you can incorporate feedback, you work well with people, and in order to be an entrepreneur, you're going to have to learn and master the sales part of entrepreneurship. So anyway, so that kind of sets the context for what I'm about to share with you today. So fast forward 2011, 2012, we are in the video market business, and things are good. Things are moving. I would describe that sales process as more of order taking, where you have interested buyers, not a lot of competition, and essentially it's, oh, you want a video? Okay, it's going to run this. I thought I was awesome at sales, and the reality was there wasn't a lot of competition for what we were doing. So over the last couple of years, I've really had to perfect my craft as more people have come into the fray. You got software out there that tries to do what we do and all these other options. So I want to talk to you today about the napkin close and how I've used that. I'm going to have to, arm's getting a little tired. So the napkin close, what is napkin close? Good question. We do a lot of trade shows. We'll do marketing workshops where we're working with people one-on-one, face-to-face. Primarily, we do a lot of selling with marketing, emails, webinars, online, and then basically direct over the phone. But why I love face-to-face, why I love doing shows, meeting people, is it is really it's a different style of selling. And you may think that sales are, I've got a friend who doesn't like to be associated with sales. And for me, it's like, man, there's no better feeling in the world having someone put their trust in you, give you their money to deliver a service and a product. No better feeling. And I've played in front of 94,000 screaming fans on the gridiron, and I would put that up against all those. Can I cross here without getting run over? Yes, let's do it. Okay, so when I'm dealing with these people, it's really fun because I can pull out part of my first passion, which is art and design. And I always learned through the years that when you start drawing around someone, they instantly relax. They instantly calm down. So whether you're speaking about something complex and you're trying to get them to understand it, there's no better way to do that than to start sketching and doodling, drawing out objects on pages, and essentially people will just calm down. I don't care if you've got ADD, I don't care if the person you talk to has got attention deficit, all that kind of stuff. They're going to relax instantly. And so the other great thing about that is when you're doing a napkin close, people relax, but then also they can begin to understand exactly what you're saying, exactly what you're offering. So with us, it's a video product that we offer. They get that component, but the biggest challenge is, okay, how do I implement this in my business? How do I take what people are doing at AdToons with video marketing and then apply it to my business? And I was just with a client last night who became a client, and I pulled out, let's see if I've got it on me. Yep, there it is. Pulled out this napkin, and they're kind of trying to figure out, you know, what they want to do with the script. See if I can show it to you real quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. So I drew 3 boxes, and I said, we're going to first start with the end in mind. What do you want to offer them? And he said, well, my free book. I said, great. So I filled that into that last box. And then I put at the beginning, I said, okay, do we have a story to tell them? Do we have any good success stories of people applying what it is that you do? Oh, I've got dozens of them. You know, I've got them coming out of my yin yang. Okay, perfect. That's where we're going to put the story. And now every video is different, but this is kind of what was aligning with this particular client. And then in the middle box, I said we're going to add in some more features and benefits to help flesh that out and basically put that video together like that. The guy instantly got it. He was, instantly on board with doing this approach. And so there's something to be said for the napkin close. And I'll take it, and after our conversation, we were joking. He goes, you closed me on a napkin. I go, well, yeah. And he said, I used to work in car sales, and I would draw 4 boxes out. And I would say, these were the added features like undercar, paint, tinted windows, all these other things. And he had a phrase that he used that essentially closed them in the door and said something to the effect of, you know, if everything looks good, you know, which option would you choose? So he's assuming the close, right? And he would pass the paper over to them. And he said he joked, he'd flip his tie over top of the cheapest option and get them to laugh. And so that was kind of his form of closing that sale. And then the other gentleman that was with us had his form of closing the sale using a napkin. My point is, use paper, use a napkin, use a pen to really finish the deal, to close the sale. And in this blog post below, I share another story of a client I met at a show, and they've got a complex system of educating their audience, and we just one by one went through all the different points on a napkin, and they instantly got to see, oh, we can educate them on this topic, on that topic, as well as the third and fourth topic. So make your sales presentations visual, and really help people grasp what it is that you're selling. Okay, so I got to run to the airport now. I'm a little late, but I wanted to put that video together for you and just see what you thought. So I hope you liked it. I love Boise. This is a nice, small little town. Except they beat up on our Falcons a few years ago. That I don't like. Anyway, if you like this video, if you like this blog post, comment below. Tell me how you're using the napkin close. or a variation of that, and we'll start the dialogue. Okay? This is Vince Palco, godfather of marketing from AdToons.com, and I'll see you next time.